Excellent, everything's working. Perfect. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chapter 1 of my Haruspex playthrough. Hey, buddy!
So you are Vitaris of Ruse. Where on earth did you come from?
No, I don't like a trick. But when we are about to be fooled, the situation unties our hands. Where are we?
Well, the muscles are flexing, meaning we are already inside it. Looks like one of the ventricles.
What an absurd place. It's just a piece of taxidermy. This means everything isn't for real yet. Looks like it hasn't started.
Does it matter at all what he's made of? It's already absolutely clear to me. Something is disturbed in it. We'll have to make Sectio transversalis to him. Let's scarify the wall. Otherwise we won't be able to get out of here. What else can be done?
I know what to do. The one will be tricked, who is acting straightforward or thinking logically. Only by miracle it is possible to escape from here and not to ruin anything. But I can make a miracle happen. Untie my hands.
Be quiet, will you? You are a thief and a liar. How can anyone believe you when you deceive yourself? And my principle is the genuine truth. No matter what happens, I will get to the truth and act by rights. Untie my hands. Medicum morbo adhide.
Don't command around, you medic. You'll act by the rights. But your truth will blind you, and you'll just finish him off. A surgeon's sensitive hands are needed here. And you step aside.
Your sensitive hands kill more often than present life. You will inevitably cause harm, and this smartass won't consider the losses at all. You both lack mercy.
Looks like we won't get along. Yet there is only one genuine truth.
Will is able to make any decision the right one. So it is.
Only your heart can show you which decision will be right. Mind the deceased, not yourself. He's suffering. I don't see it yet, but I can feel it clearly.
This is not even a trap. This is a grave. Sub ipsum funus sumus. I don't carry much warm feelings for him.
That I can see. You are full of hatred. Stuck or not, it still breathes. I can hear it. It's possible to cure rather than kill.
How is it
This all makes a lot more
for you
sense
not
now
to
that I've been
kill?
looking at this.
You'll kill for sure. Remember my words. That's just how it will turn out. But when it comes to me, I might not kill.
No, we won't come to a compromise. I suggest our splitting up. The faster the better.
So do we split up or not?
Let's get going. Time's running out.
Oh, I guess I kind of have to force... I have to pick now. Okay. Time's running out. Hey, Haruspex. So, if you've watched my playthrough of The Bachelor, you'll know him. I can actually pick her now. Hey, cool. How do they call upon Minku, the true from the family of Hierophants? They're distinguished by their hands, the butchers, the surgeons, the healers of the lions, the leaders of the order, the ones that speak to the Erdags, masters of the art of the Haruspex, who is called the Haruspex, one who tells the future by the guts. He knows that the body is similar to the universe. His scalpel follows the lines of the body, his feet follow the way of the people. They are trusted with power. When they know which line to choose, they are thrown into the dark flesh of the earth when they lose their way. This is the story of a man who avoided a contradiction that threatened to destroy the doomed life and masterfully reached his true destiny. Let's do this, Haruspex.
Artemi Burak returned to his hometown after 10 years of absence. He was born into a family that had the privilege of cutting open dead bodies, granted to them by the customs of the steppe people. Since birth, he had been preparing for a future of the kind. Isidore Burak, Artemi's father, a philosopher and healer, greatly respected among his people, having admitted the limitations that decreased the level of patriarchic knowledge, sent his son to study modern medicine to the city. Artemi travels from town to town for several years, studies theoretical and practical surgery. he suddenly receives a letter from his father in which his parent speaks of his forthcoming death and asks his son to return to receive the heritage. Not willing to wait for the arrival of a regular train, Artemis sets off on foot, walking next to the railroad in the steppe. At some point, a small, maneuverable locomotive picks him up, and the young Haruspex arrives at his hometown.
Alright. Let's see Artemis opening. Fuzzy. Oh, fuck those guys. Seriously, fuck you guys. Well, now I'm the eldest in the Barak family, head of one of the Minku families, one that know the lines. I'm heir to my father Isidore Hierophant, the one who the Order thought of us as the highest of all Minku for the past decades. Gaining my father's heritage is a vital necessity for me at the moment. It will give me food for my body and mind. It will give me give my worthless, empty life a meaning. For I am from a family that knows the lines, that opens bodies, that connects the earth with the underground. The body of knowing is to serve the children of Bodo, to interpret coincidence and make wise decisions. My existence on this earth is justified only by fulfilling this duty. Who will I be if I break the continuity of my family, if I don't bind my destiny with my father's? I had heard that playing the Haruspex is kind of like playing hard mode. And from what I can tell, yes it is. Because my health starts out shitty, and my reputation starts out shitty. And that means I won't be able to buy food, and that means I am close to dead. Day 1, during which the Haruspex is to become a wanted criminal instead of being a lawful heir. Excellent. Oh, I can steal their organs! Awesome! I'm gonna steal it. Is that mine? Is that mine? I'll take them all. Take his? Yeah! Steal all the organs. What's that? I don't know. Just steal all the organs. Okay. Let's save. I'm gonna delete all my Bachelor games. Because I am never gonna play Daniel-san again. Bye, Daniel-san. It's nice knowing you. Let's talk to you guys. Right, Barak, you're almost dead. We have a few minutes left to live. Of this, I speak to you solemnly. There isn't much that I can do in that time. You've been hit on the head several times, and the fists of the local men are hard. Maybe you haven't noticed yet, but you have 4 knife cuts, one of which is quite serious. You've lost a lot of blood, and the local climate doesn't help overcoming exertions. By the way, do you have part problems of any kind? Okay! Yes, good joke. Funny. I kind of like it. I like him already. Your health is near 0. I won't be mistaken to say that you haven't eaten for a while and haven't slept last night. It's not hard to tell by your face. So your hunger and exhaustion are also critical. Interesting. Which of them will kill you earlier? So what are you going to do? Well, what would you recommend? If I'm destined to die, I will. To restore your health, you'll need a bandage package. All sorts of bandages and tourniquets can stop the bleeding. Painkillers will help you survive. Where do I get them? You could rob people, or you could trade with them. Children will be glad to trade simple things for those of value. Moreover, our drunkards usually have bandages in case of a fight. When they have a hangover, they could sell their own sister for a bottle of wine. Water is scarce here. Sister for a bottle of water. Where'd I get water? Sometimes there are remains of water in barrels, so you can get some from there into an empty barrel. Bottle. What next? You're hungry, as far as I'm concerned, right? So, yeah, basically he's just telling us how to play the game, which I obviously sort of remember how to do after 3 weeks, isn't it? You're hungry as far as I'm concerned, very. You don't have to rob people to get rid of hunger. There are foodstuffs at shops, however, taking into account your reputation, that advice is worthless at the moment. Nevertheless, they almost emptied one of the warehouses last night when meat was being put there. I find it. It's not locked, nor guarded. It stands out from the others. There they are, the warehouses 2 steps away. By the way, there are people there that have problems with the law, just like you. Always a good guest for them. Can you manage that over there warehouses? To be honest, I'm dreadfully tired. You can sleep in the houses of honorable citizens whose trust you will gain. Remember that at the moment you are out of the law. The only man that believes you right now is Vlad Oglimsky. Show you where he lives. You could sleep at his place. Don't forget to apply some bandages if you don't want to die in your sleep. Thank you. I'm out of the law. Be careful. Hide from the citizens. They are frightened and will attack you at the moment. Don't trust anyone. Speak to my honored brother. He also has something to say to you just on the topic. Okay. Yep, I know where he lives. Yep, that's the clock. Yep. Yep, that is a place I know. Thanks. I mean, I guess you don't understand that I've played this game before, but hey. Oh, fuck me. Welcome to your hometown, Hierophant. It's been a long time since you've been here. You probably won't remember the harsh stench of Twitter in the air. Yes. You know why they attacked you? No. You've been mistaken for another. They are looking for a killer. One influential man was killed here last night. The people loved him. Not every child loves his father as the people love the deceased. Don't judge them too strictly for the seal. I have to live with them, however. Oh. They are naive. In towns like these, reputation is everything. They will meet you looking at it and say farewell looking at it. Nobody will investigate the truth. Some worthless rumor or slander is enough for them to see you as an enemy. Your reputation equals 0. You will have to face the unpleasant consequences. What do I do? You must restore your reputation. Do that now, and at any other time it might fall. The people are stupid and weak. They will worship someone today who they beat and laughed at yesterday. What of tomorrow? Enough said. Anyway, any wrongdoing can be expiated, and they will love you just as zealously as they hated you before. How to restore my reputation? Do good deeds. The town is small and glory spreads instantly, distorting 100-fold on its way. If you take into account that here is mostly spread by children, then your reputation will be restored. Don't waste it without needed in the future. It's a fragile commodity. How does it fall? Firstly, it falls because of the quantity of living beings killed by your hand. It also depends on how you influence the people whose fate is closely connected with yours. You meet such people here. You're special people. Sometimes they call them adherents. Stupid custom, but you will need them. What are these people? There are about 30 of them. All of them hate each other. All of them lie. All of them deserve to lie. To live. Nevertheless, some of them are incompatible, so for one of them to live, the other has to die. Draw conclusions. I'll recognize these people. That isn't hard. All of them are vivid characters, quite famous around here, but not all of them are aristocrats. There are beggars, marginals, even tiny children. Adherents of something closer to the perfection, the rest of the crowd of something. I get it. Thank you for the advice. I don't like you. I don't like arrogant characters. I get it. Thank you for the advice. I am staying shrunken down. What do I have on me? I have a knife. Cool. I have my glove on. This on. Cool. I have some drugs. I have a single bottle of water. And I've got a bunch of kerosene that I never found a use for last time. I don't want to go there. Quick save. Actually, let's equip that too. Yeah. That way, if I have to, I can defend myself. This is the train station. I don't know if I should go that way because I don't know if Vlad's baby Vlad is mine. So yeah, if you didn't watch my Daniel playthrough, my Bachelor playthrough, I played through the whole game as the Bachelor. Now I'm doing Andre and Haruspex. Oh, cutscene. Oh fuck. I don't want to fight him. Andre, why are you running? Crouch. How come I can't run?